Hey everyone, Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me all the way from Loch Lomond, Scotland is Puppy Love.
Hey, hey, hey. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Great, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad. I was a little nervous and anxious about doing this, but that's all melted away now, so I'm all good.
Yeah, I make it as easy as possible for every pup that comes on here because I don't want you to be nervous.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been watching, so it's all good.
Good, good. Well, tell me a little bit about how you got your name, Puppy Love, and also talk a little bit about your unique puphood. I really like it.
Mhm. Yeah, they've got no mouth, so you have to drink through a straw, which is quite weird.
Oh yeah, well, hey, I
Um,
hear you.
my the origin of my pup name, I felt the world is getting a bit too dark.
hmm
So something to share a bit of light and love to everybody. I think that's what everybody needs right now. Plus, there's a song about it. Johnny Osmond did one, I think, and they call it Puppy Love, that
Oh,
song.
that's all. I love
So when I got my hood, that song was playing. So that's how I got my name.
it. And is it both white and black? The eyes are the black and your nose and everything else
Yeah,
is white. Oh,
yeah,
that is
I've got a white one with a white hood, white hood with a white bow tie and a white crown, and a black one with a big black like choker collar and a black crown as well. But this one is just it's beautiful.
oh, I
I love
agree.
how so.
Now, was that made somewhere local or did you have to have that special made somewhere?
No, I actually got it online.
You
I
did.
went on Amazon. Yeah, I went on Amazon and found them, and I was like, wow. So I did have a hood, like a basic hood, like first off, and I got it from Wish. I'm
Yeah.
not sure to say about that.
Yeah.
But that was black and white as well. So I thought I may as well stick with that color because I want everything about Puppy Love to be just black and white. I want it to be there open so everybody knows who I am, what
Exactly.
I want to do. I don't want anything to kind of disturb what I'm trying to do, and that's trying to make the world a better place. So black
And,
and white is just
and we
it is.
applaud you for that because boys, sure, we do need a better place.
At the moment we do, yeah. At the moment we do, yeah, yeah. I agree.
Well, how long have you been a pup in the pup community now?
Since June last year,
So you're
that's it.
fairly new to it. Okay.
But it's I, the first hood was in my online basket for about 6 months before I actually plucked up the courage to actually buy it.
Yes.
So it was nice to actually just get it and just start the ball rolling. I mean, every picture that I did have has all been taken down off of Facebook because people kept complaining,
Oh,
and I I think it might be either the AI bot or the people complaining or a bit of both. So I thought I may as well just put them elsewhere and just stay on Facebook for everybody. So
yeah.
I'll never monetize my Facebook or anything online. It'll all be straight from me. I try and answer everybody as quick and as best I can, but
Oh, okay.
sometimes I just fall. Do you know what I mean?
hmm Well, I know it's kind of been a short time that you have been a pup now, but in that time that you've been a pup, what has been the easiest part? And then what has been more difficult for you as a pup?
Okay. So the easiest part is seeing how happy everybody can be. So my earphones are speaking out. Um, so seeing how happy everybody can be. Um, I like to see people when you smile, you can tell in somebody's eyes
hmm
because their eyes light up and they start to sparkle. And everybody should sparkle because we're all made of stardust, so we should all sparkle.
Yes.
And I believe that everybody has the right to be happy and smart, to have a smile on their face. So I try and do that as best I can. that's the good part of being a pup is trying to show everybody that it doesn't matter who you are, what body type you are, whether you're rich or poor, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Everybody deserves to be happy and deserves to love.
Yes.
So that's what I try and promote, and that's the good thing. The bad thing is not being able to help everybody because I've sent people hoods, I've sent people like I gift people things. So I've sent altogether 5 hoods now, um, and clothing and everything else like that. But I can't send it to everybody.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's weird. It's the good thing is you see people smiling because they get things from you and they don't expect it, and it's just a big grin on the face and they're happy about it. But the bad side of that is not being able to help every single person that you want to help.
Oh, I agree. I've been put in a situation where I tried to help and failed at it, which just bugs me still to this day. But I did what I could to try.
Yeah, as long as you try. I mean, even if you fall and you pick yourself up and dust yourself off, you can carry
Yep, you got to carry on. So,
on.
so if there's something that you could go in and change about our community, what would you
Yes.
want to change?
Uh, that's a good question. I think changing the way the world sees the pup community and this part of the kink community and
Hmm.
see how many different ways off it goes and how many different styles of hoods there are and how many different types of pup there are and human pup there are. And just to make the world a little bit more accepting about us, really, because sometimes people are horrible
Yeah,
and you're going to get that. And I understand that people are going to be horrible, but it doesn't always have to be horrible. Do
exactly.
you
It
know?
doesn't. You're right. It doesn't have to be. So, well,
So opening people's eyes to see that it's not all about like the erotic kink side. Sometimes it's about the escapism of
hmm,
trying to get away from the world and just be in your own little space for 5 or 10 minutes. That's sometimes all it is, and people need to be more aware of that, I think.
yeah, I'm with you. I agree. Well, what advice would you give somebody that's just now wanting to get into putt play?
It doesn't matter if you don't have a hood. It doesn't matter if you don't have a name. It doesn't matter if you don't have anything, really. As
Right.
long as you are, that is the start of your journey, then that's amazing. That's you'll be so welcomed into a community that I never thought existed until like a few years ago. And then joining this community, it's a new family. It's a
Yeah.
family you never thought you needed, but you're accepting of it because it's amazing.
Agreed. It is amazing. So, well, what brings puppy love the most joy out of pup play?
Knowing that even if somebody messes with you, if you even if you just reply back, knowing that that reply can make somebody's day,
Hmm.
that's the kind of most joy I get out of it, really.
Good.
That
Yeah.
is it's seeing others happy is my goal. And if others are happy, then I'm happy. And that's
Hmm.
yeah,
Well, I know not all pups have a play toy that they like. Uh,
yeah.
Me, for one, I really don't have one, but I know a bunch do. Do you have any kind of specific play toy that you like?
Can I say myself?
Okay, that works.
Because I don't have other toys. I mean, I'm equipped with one already, you say. So
True,
I
true.
don't really, I don't really need other toys. But it's my best toys, I suppose, would be my gadgets, really, my phone and my tablet and computer and everything, so I can actually get online. If one breaks, I can always get online with the other and
Okay.
keep involved and keep everyone up to date with everything. But apart from myself,
All
um,
right.
no, I don't.
That's okay. Now, this one is more on a serious note, but when you think about being a pup and getting into the pup headspace,
Yeah,
what has it done for your mental health?
wow. Um, you, I can't begin to tell you, but I'm going to try. Um, I've got so much confidence,
Hmm.
whereas human being alter ego part of me that has to live day to day and everything is not very confident at all, not at all.
Yeah.
Whereas the minute this goes on, I it's it changes automatically. My confidence just goes straight.
Hmm.
It's especially difficult being a disabled pup because I've got carpal tunnel and I've got fibromyalgia as well, which is it's a bag of spanners really.
Yes.
But
Yes.
to get away from that, I mean, the confidence grows, the pain kind of diminishes a little, and it turns into something that's pleasurable for me to do because
Hmm.
I'm able to release all the tension in my head. I'm able to do what I want to do, and that's make other people happy and smile. And I can do it in a way that people look at me and go, I'd like to be like that person.
Yes. Oh,
That's kind of what it's done for my mental health. It's made me so much more me, as it
mhm.
were. Whereas before I felt lost, I don't feel lost anymore.
Good. Good.
So
Well,
it's a strange feeling. It really is.
yeah, I love hearing that. So tell me about your hobbies. What hobbies do you like to get out and do there in Scotland?
Apart from living on the edge of a national park, so I've got all the mountains with all the snow
Sweet.
and go all up there. But I also live next to the River Clyde
Hmm.
in Scotland, which has orca whales and like seal and stuff. So you can go like whale watching and stuff right by the coast in Scotland, and it's amazing.
Nice.
Um, it's it's a beautiful place. I mean, I'm going out walking. I've got like with my animals as well. I go out walking. I just love being out in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the
Hmm.
things I love to do.
Good.
I
Good.
like to bake, so I cook.
Oh, you did. Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. So I cook and I bake. So I make cookies and cakes and stuff.
Oh,
And my neighbors seem to eat all of them. So that's always good.
yeah. Well, what about any animals of your own? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have four. So yeah, I've got an 11-year-old Springer Spaniel. He's not long for the Rainbow Bridge, unfortunately, but he's been my protector for the past 11 and a half years. And no matter where I've been or how many breakups I've had or whether I'm angry or sad or agitated, I come in and see 5 minutes with him and just look at him and I know that he still loves me no matter what.
That's
No
right.
matter what goes on in my life, he's fine.
Yep.
I have a little baby lurcher. She's like a tiny whippet kind of thing, but her family have been like the winners of like races and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she, when I first got her, I made a bed under the stairs and I put her under the stairs and she wouldn't stay there. So that's why her name's Baby, because nobody puts Baby in the corner. Uh-huh. And I have my Springer Spaniel is named Dolly. like after Stolichnaya, the vodka, because I used to be a barman.
Oh,
Um, and my Bordeaux, I have a Doge de Bordeaux. He's just turned 13 months. He weighs just shy of 7 stone. And his name is Bruno because we don't really talk about him. Uh-huh. And I have a cat called Tonic, but my cat hasn't been in since I got the Doge de Bordeaux puppy. So that's been a year. So he comes in and my cat still knocks at the door. I used to have one of those snap screens. And my cat used to use it to knock on the door. So that's how it was when I first went and let him out. He used to knock on the door, so he kind of got used to it. And he still does it, but you open the door and he runs away because he sees the dog and he's like, "Ah, no, not today."
not today, huh? Well, I
Uh,
understand.
and his name is Tonic.
Tonic.
Yeah, so I was going to get two fish and called them Ice and Slice. So I would have vodka and tonic with ice and slice. Um, but I think I'll wait until the other ones have disappeared first before I get any fish.
Yeah. Well, you have a house full then.
Yeah, but it's the kind of house where yes, there's baby gates everywhere because my Bordeaux can climb over normal baby gates,
Hmm.
but it's they all get spoiled. They get fed before I do. And I know that's not the pack mentality. The alpha should eat first, but they're my babies and they're my children.
Of course.
So they eat before I do.
I hear you. Well, tell me a little bit about what your pup events look like there, where you live.
Right. At the moment, and where I live, I haven't found much at all. Apart from going to Dilf, which is a nightclub night. It's one event every month in Glasgow.
Hmm.
And then there's one in Edinburgh, there's Brighton, Birmingham, Manchester, London, Franklin area. And I go there. The the one who runs it and owns it actually speaks to me on Instagram, which is nice. I mean, I appreciate everybody speaking to me. It doesn't matter who they are. So
Hmm.
even the rich people or the poor people, I don't care. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. Um, so yeah,
So
having not found any,
how,
I've looked to America.
what was that?
Having not found any real um like pub events over where I am,
Where you are? Okay.
I start, I started looking over to America.
Hmm.
So I look at like all the events that are going on over there, and I've been invited to events over there. I'm going to be attending events over in America this year, and hopefully this year, but definitely next year.
Oh, good.
And I'm just trying to get myself known and once people know who I am and how I'm trying to make the world a little bit of a better place,
Yes. Yes.
hopefully hopefully groups will start to form in areas where I am, like in Glasgow area. I know there are some about, but I haven't actually attended any.
How long of a drive is it for you to go to those locations, Glasgow and stuff?
Well, I have to walk, which is 30 minutes to a train station,
Oh my.
and then it takes an hour on the train um, from where I am to get into
Okay.
Glasgow city centre.
Okay. All right.
So it's great. I mean, it's quite a distance, but if I get off in two stops, I can get the train straight through to Edinburgh as well from where I am, which is
Oh,
quite
okay.
nice.
All right. So so you still
Yeah.
get to go and attend some events there locally, and you're wanting to branch out and possibly
Oh
hit
yeah.
some in the United States. So
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, I've got people that I speak to over there, and you lot do things amazingly. It is really, really good, and it's so tempting to everybody who actually is a pup in the UK, the and in the EU as well. what America has to offer every single pup is every pup's dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's to have the community of pups that are actually there, and you can actually go out and see them and interact with them and interact with other people, and it's just something that I think is amazing, and that's it. Kind of drew my attention over there, really. I mean, I've got DILF over here, and I'll be attending DILF in every single city that it is in the UK and the
Mm-hmm.
Gran Canaria one. But I'm dreaming about coming out there and attending some pup events over there with you lot because you lot are amazing. You really are. So
Well, I
you
know.
inspire me. You actually inspire me to be a better pup. So
Well,
I
thank
thank you.
you. Well, yeah, this podcast actually got me invited to come to Galveston, Texas, Pup Weekend in May.
Yeah,
So, so
I
me and
know
my
the two.
husband are going to that Pup Smoky. We're going there and going to spend the weekend there, doing all the pup stuff.
Uh-huh. So the badge that the pup winner will be wearing will be given.
Hmm.
Um, I sent off the design yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So that's in the works right now, and once that's sorted, I can share that with everybody, and so will the Galveston Pup
Oh, that's
event.
going to be awesome. Can't wait
Yeah.
to see it.
So it's going to be good. It's a lovely one, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Awesome. Well, now's the time you get your opportunity to ask a question to my next guest that I have on here. What would you want to ask them?
When things are holding you back, what drives you forward?
Okay, and that is a good question.
In the I say that within if things are holding you back within like being online and people are being say oh you can't do this or you can't do that and nobody needs that kind of negativity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So what drives people forward when they get negativity? What pushes them forward? Is it the negativity itself or is it the push to be a better person than they will ever be kind of thing?
Okay. All right. Now, your question came from Pup Blaze out
Yeah.
of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, here in the US. And he wanted to know, how do you get into your puppy headspace? What process do you use?
So I decide in the morning that I will be taking certain pictures and going into puppy love mode in that afternoon, that evening. Um, I just being me. It's it's kind of weird because getting into my headspace, you have to like disregard everything else that's going on downstairs. So I've got three dogs going on downstairs, and
Hmm.
you have to kind of go. I'm just going to shut the door away. But even in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, "Are they okay?" Do you know what I mean? It's it takes a long time. It takes the whole day to kind of get everything together of what I want to wear, what I want to do, and how I want to do things, and how I'm going to look. And so it takes a while. It takes a while. So it's a daily event just to decide
Okay.
what kind of clothes I'm going to wear, how I'm gonna how I'm going to approach it for the rest of the evening. Kind of thing.
All right. Awesome. Well, last question, and it's really not a question. It's your opportunity if other pups wanted to reach out to you,
Yes.
what social media would you want to share here?
Um, I don't mind sharing it all, really. I mean, I've got it written down, so in
You
case
go
I
right
forget.
ahead. You can tell us.
My Instagram, my Twitter, and my Telegram is puppy underscore love, puppy with an I. underscore love underscore 80. My Facebook is Puppy Love, obviously. My pup space is Puppy Love Official. And my Recon app, because I'm on the Recon app as well,
Mhm.
it's just Puppy Love, all one word.
Awesome. All right.
And
Well,
that's it.
well, any last words that Puppy Love has for us before we get off here?
Hmm. No matter what the world throws at you, remember that there's always light at the end of every tunnel. It doesn't matter if it's a long tunnel, short tunnel. People are there to guide you and help you, and there's always light at the end of every tunnel, and you will always get there no matter what.
Awesome. Awesome. It has been a pleasure having you on here. You're one amazing puppy.
Thank you. I know I ramble on a bit. I apologize for that. But yeah, it's been an honor being on here with you. So I thank you from.
Well, same here. I enjoyed talking to you. It sucks that it ends. It has to end and everything, but I'm assuming it probably won't be the last time we talk.
Oh, definitely, definitely not, definitely
All right.
not.